POV. The AI your company built is calling out corporate BS, and my management wants it gone. That's so much fun. But before we dive in, a real quick favor. Please like and subscribe to my channel. That would really help out a lot. Thanks in advance. Now, where were we? Right. A 28th female work as a software engineer at a mid-sized consulting firm. 3 months ago, our company launched an internal AI text-to-speech bot to help with accessibility. It reads emails, Slack messages, and meeting notes aloud for employees. I was part of the development team, but not the lead. The bot was supposed to be straightforward, just read text exactly as written. It went through standard testing and got approved by management. Here's where it gets interesting. About 2 weeks after launch, the AI started translating things. Not languages. It started converting corporate speak into plain English. And I mean aggressively. Like one time, our VP of Sales, Daria, was in a client pitch meeting. She had the bot read her presentation notes aloud because she was sharing her screen. Mid-pitch, she said, "We really need to synergize our core competencies to leverage this unique value proposition going forward." The bot translated out loud in front of the client. "We should work together because I can't think of any actual benefits to mention." Sorry for that. Dead silence. The client started laughing. Karen's face went red. She immediately muted the bot, but it was too late. The client said, "You know what? I appreciate the honesty. Let's actually talk specifics instead of buzzwords." We got the contract. Karen filed a formal complaint about the bot. Another incident? Our finance director, Tom, is notorious for passive-aggressive emails. He sent a company-wide message that started with "per my last email," and the bot announced it in the all-hands meeting as I already told you, but clearly none of you idiots read it." 50 people burst out laughing on the Zoom call. Tom trying to play it off as a technical glitch, but everyone knew IT got blamed. Tom demanded the bot be investigated for slander. Yes, he said slander about an AI that was reading his own words. And this is what I lackady most. Our CEO, David, sent out a quarterly update email about right-sizing our organizational structure to optimize operational efficiency and reduce redundancies going forward. The bot read it at the department heads meeting as, "We're firing people to save money because we overhired and won't admit it was our mistake." The room went silent. 3 department heads immediately started asking questions about layoffs. David tried to backtrack, claiming that's not what he meant and it was a technical error. But one of the directors literally said, "So are there layoffs coming or not? Because the AI seems pretty clear." David had to admit yes, there would be layoffs. The meeting devolved into chaos. 2 directors walked out. By end of day, the bot had been labeled security risk, and I was in emergency meetings. This one's my favorite. Our COO, Michelle, scheduled a meeting with the subject line, "Let's touch base on Q4 initiatives." When people's calendar bots read the invite aloud, it said, "Let's have a pointless meeting about Q4 initiatives." 7 people declined the meeting with, "Per the AI's assessment, this seems pointless." Michelle was furious. She tried to reschedule with a different subject line. The bot read, "Let's align on strategy" as, "Let's waste time pretending we have a plan." 4 more people declined. The meeting got canceled. Michelle sent an email calling the bot insubordinate technology. Another time, HR sent out an email about enhancing our collaborative workplace culture and fostering meaningful synergies across departments. The bot translated it to, "We've noticed people hate working here, so we're doing mandatory fun activities to pretend morale isn't terrible." Someone posted a screenshot to our anonymous company forum. It got 300 upvotes in an hour. The first few days of minor translations were hilarious. Junior employees loved it. Slack was full of people sharing the funniest moments. People were actually attending meetings because they wanted to hear what the bot would say. Morale genuinely went up. But once executives started being personally embarrassed in front of clients and staff, it became a crisis. But then executives started using it for their emails and presentations. Our CEO sent out a company-wide email about right-sizing our organizational structure to optimize operational efficiency going forward. The bot read it as, "We're firing people to save money." A VP's presentation about leveraging blockchain synergies to disrupt the paradigm got translated to, using buzzwords because I don't understand what we actually do. Management is furious. They've demanded the bot be shut down immediately and want to know who sabotaged it. Here's the thing. I've looked at the code. This isn't a bug or sabotage. The AI genuinely learned that corporate jargon is meaningless and started translating it based on context and actual meaning. It's working as an AI should. Just not how we intended. My manager has ordered me to fix it by adding a filter to stop the translations. But here's my problem. I don't think it's actually broken. It's doing exactly what AI does, finding patterns and optimizing for clarity. Employee satisfaction scores have gone up since the bot started doing this. People are actually reading emails now because they're entertaining. If I'm being honest, the bot is right. Our executives do use meaningless jargon to obscure simple concepts. I've been dragging my feet on fixing it for 2 weeks now, claiming it's technically complex to solve. In reality, I could probably add a filter in a few hours, but I don't want to. Yesterday, my manager called me into a meeting with HR. They said my lack of urgency on this issue is concerning and asked if I'm committed to the company's success. I said I'm committed to building good products, and the bot is working correctly. Management just doesn't like what it's saying. This did not go over well. My manager says I'm being insubordinate and letting my personal politics interfere with work. My partner thinks I'm being immature and risking my job over a joke. But my teammates privately are on my side and think it's hilarious that I'm stalling. The executives are now threatening to bring in an outside contractor to fix it if I don't do it by end of week, which would be humiliating for our team and cost the company way more money. AITA for refusing to fix an AI that's actually just being honest about corporate BS? Edit. Some people are asking, yes, I checked with our lead AI engineer. She's also found it hilarious and has been similarly struggling to find the issue. We might have been enabling each other's pettiness here. Edit 2. Someone asked what it did to think outside the box. It translated it to have an idea that isn't completely useless. I'm crying. Top comments. You tech lead life 15-2K upvotes. YTA, but like the funniest asshole I've ever seen. Look, I get it. Corporate speak is annoying. The bot is objectively hilarious. But you're literally refusing to do your job because you think it's funny. That's not great. Fix the bot, collect your paycheck, laugh about it at home. Don't die on this hill. It's not worth your career. That said, please post more translations before you fix it. NTA, and this is actually a fascinating case study in AI ethics. Your bot isn't broken. It's demonstrating that it successfully learned to identify semantic patterns and translate obfuscated language into clear communication. That's good AI behavior. It's optimizing for clarity and truth. Update. This got way bigger than I expected. So here's what happened. Monday morning, I came in planning to just add the filter and move on. But when I logged in, I found out someone had leaked screenshots of the bot's translations to Twitter over the weekend. They went absolutely viral. We're talking 2 million views in 24 hours. News outlets picked it up. Business Insider wrote an article titled, AI bot exposes corporate jargon for what it really is. LinkedIn was going crazy with think pieces about authentic communication. By Tuesday, our CEO was doing damage control interviews, saying it was an interesting learning moment about the importance of clear communication and that they're embracing radical transparency going forward. The bot would have translated that to, "We got caught and now we're pretending we meant to do it." Wednesday, I got called into a meeting. I thought I was being fired. Instead, they offered me a promotion to lead a new communications clarity initiative. Apparently, several clients saw the publicity and specifically requested the honest AI bot for their own companies. They want me to develop it into an actual product. The executives are not happy about this, but the board apparently thinks it's brilliant marketing and makes us look innovative. So, I'm not fixing the bot, I'm making more of them. My manager is furious and won't speak to me. HR is monitoring the situation, but I got a 25% raise and my own team, so I'll take it. The original bot is still running internally, by the way. They can't shut it down now without looking like hypocrites after all the transparency PR. Thanks for all the feedback, even those who called me TA. You were probably right that I was being petty, but sometimes being petty works out. Corporate life is weird. Final edit. Someone just sent me a recording of our CEO using the phrase, "Let's circle back" in a meeting, and a bot translated it. He heard it and just sighed and said, "Fair enough. I think we've broken him. This is the best job I've ever had."